There's no word yet on the local magnitude of that breach. Cardholders with Rogue Credit Union are still waiting to see if their accounts have been impacted.
Visa has yet to report the specific card numbers recovered in the Target breach. Newswatch 12's Christy Lewis is live in Medford with a look at how the credit union handles fraud and identity theft.
Rogue Credit Union is still waiting to hear back from Visa to get the exact numbers on the scope of the damage that this breach has done here locally. But if it does impact enough of its members, the financial institution could be forced to block all activity on those impacted cards so that new ones could be ordered. And that means that on one of the busiest retail weekends of the year, shoppers could be shopping with cash. If you are a victim of this Target data breach, chances are you'll hear about it from your financial institution soon.
We have a team right here locally in Medford that receives those alerts through a monitoring system we use, and our staff here locally are making those calls.
Making those calls is a much quicker way to communicate. If a data breach like this would have happened several years ago, experts say the damage would have been a lot more severe.
The systems that are in place now are a lot more progressive than they used to be. And so it's helping to not only stop the fraud, but also prevent larger losses.
Right now, there are almost a dozen people monitoring member accounts at Rogue Credit Union looking for any suspicious activity.
It basically looks and says this is what Jeannie would typically do in her banking activities. And if it's outside the norm for that profile, then it's going to send an alert.
The system doesn't catch everything, so that's where the consumer comes in. You can be proactive too by checking up on your account every week.
At the end of the day, it's really on you to make sure that you're looking at your account information and you're making sure that everything's accurate.
And if you're really concerned, you can also set up personalized alerts for your account, keeping track of purchases.
Any transaction over a certain dollar amount on your account, it'll send you a text alert or an email alert. Or you can set alerts as to when your account goes below a certain balance. So if my account goes below $100, I want an alert letting me know.
No matter how you discover your account's been breached, your first move should always be to block all transactions and order a new card. Rogue Credit Union says it will cover the cost of the reimbursement if the fraudulent charge is $50 or less. If it's $50 or more on your account, they will send it off to Visa because they'll be responsible for covering that cost. Live in Medford, Christy Lewis, Newswatch 12.